Yes. Everybody get in. Everybody get in. We live, baby. We live. Everybody come join. It's the 63. Yeah, Scott, we on here now, baby. We on here now, Scott, baby. Yeah, what it is, Austin. Feel me? Send a request, Austin. We gonna throw you in. We live, baby. The 6313.
Yes.
We in the building. Coming to y'all. Yes. Special episode today, baby.
Shout out to the Instagram followers.
So, yay, Shay Money. Shay Money.
Hold out Trout.
He said it says request. Hold up, I'm ready to try to send it to you, Austin. I'm ready to try to send it to you. You got the former world champ in the building. Yeah, Shay Money, what it is, baby. My man down in Atlanta doing this shit.
Yeah, Shay got the juice out this bitch now, for real. Shay one of the ones now. I was looking at his handcuffs the other day, was like, boy, you on your shit, shorty.
For sure.
Yeah, Shay, what it is, though.
Ready, fam, what it is. ACOG, what it is, fam. Hey, yo, we got Austin Trout getting on today, though, bro. Y'all got whatever y'all want to ask him. Feel me? And what's going on in boxing right now? Y'all seen Jay Obatalia last night?
Miss you too, young sir.
Money. Got it. I got to come down there. I was ready to say, hit me when you come back up, man. You can come back up here anytime. I want to come down there with you. I got to come down there, with you, fam.
Oh, yeah.
Man, this shit not going on, though. I don't know what's wrong with this shit. Still. Damn. Hold up. I just invited you. See if it worked now. All right,
What's
there.
up,
Here we go.
sir? How you doing, sir?
There we go. What's happening, y'all?
My man.
What's up, champ? How you feeling today?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I'm happy to be here. Appreciate y'all for having me on.
Man, appreciate you for the look, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, it's big for us, bruh.
Hey, shout
We
out to
appreciate
Brody.
your time, bro.
To Brody, you know what I mean? He gave us that link, man. Shout out to him. I know he's fighting soon. So, I mean, shout out to him and good luck in that fight.
Yeah, shout out to Brody.
Hey, was you at his last fight?
My last fight, that was October.
You able to see his last fight at the casino at Maryland?
Oh,
Live?
no, I wasn't at the last one.
Oh, yeah, we was out there for real. We sent Sugar Ray Leonard down there that day.
Okay, DMV legend. Yes, sir.
Yeah, of course.
Hey,
bro.
go ahead.
Mexico, bro. I wanted to ask you. I ain't never met nobody from New Mexico, bro. How was it growing up? You feel a black man? How is it for a black man growing up in New Mexico?
Man, it was crazy. Like, it's funny because growing up in New Mexico, a lightweight got me ready to be good anywhere in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because in New Mexico, I was the only black kid everywhere.
Okay.
And so then when I started traveling around the world, I didn't feel out of place being the only black person somewhere. You know what I mean? It made me comfortable everywhere.
Right.
I mean, it was cool. It was cool. It wasn't too bad, like, for me growing up. But, you know, like I tell a lot of people, racism looks different to me because, you know, Mexicans were more racist to me than white folks at the time. You know what I'm saying?
That's a different. Yeah, that's different. That's a different angle.
You
Right.
know what I mean?
So
So it races look different to me. You know, it ain't so black and white as motherfuckers make it
right.
seem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey yo, so I
I,
was.
go
What
ahead.
was
Go
the
ahead.
amateur?
Dave.
What was the amateur boxing scene like down there?
So you know what I mean? It's crazy because you know Mexicans like to fight. So you know we
Yeah.
have a good amount of boxers from New Mexico, and I grew up, you know, fighting the Mexican style, always having to be in shape, making sure my legs was right,
Okay.
because you know they coming.
Right.
So like my slick southpaw style was perfect for that. But then you know again when I started doing some international fighting, and people was like, oh, he comes and brings the pressure, and they was worried about pressure. I'm like, I grew up under pressure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we fight. So it was a blessing.
So I wanted to know because I seen that you was a multi-sport athlete. So I wanted to know, like, if it wasn't for boxing, then which sport would you have picked?
So honestly, if it weren't for boxing, I wouldn't have been an athlete for real. Because
Mm.
playing basketball, football, like I always try to play, but I wasn't really good at it, to be honest. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
I
Okay.
wasn't the fastest, I wasn't the most agile, but I always had heart. And so, but I was real little too. I was real little for my age coming up.
But
My
So like
nigga.
when I found boxing, boxing was perfect for me because you fighting people your own size, your own skill level. You know what I'm saying? It kind of you could grow with the sport, and so boxing allowed me to get into my athletic ability. And now you know really my two sports is bare knuckle boxing and
right.
boxing.
Right.
So that don't really count.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. You know
Hon-
what I mean?
Honestly, I kind of wanted to get to that because I wanted to know what the transition was like from being, a traditional Marcus of Queensberry boxer to going to pretty much dirty boxing. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
So,
Yeah.
like, what was the transition like, far as like training and like the adjustment period?
So yeah, it is. I mean, I'm still lightweight transitioning. You know, I've had 3 fights in the bare knuckle. Each fight, I learned something new or
Mm.
see somebody to work on. But the biggest thing I took away was I went and I started like what is it called, Greco
Greco
wrestling,
Roman.
where we're more upper body. Yeah, upper body.
Right.
Trying to, you know, if you could knock them nigga down, flip them with just your upper body. You know what I mean, that's great. And then I started learning like some Muay Thai techniques, more of like the hand
Yeah.
manipulation.
Like
Uh,
the
Greg had.
clinching. Right.
yeah, and you know,
Yeah.
be able to grab and hold, and then you know, turn a hand hold into a strike. So I learned. I'm learning. I'm still in the process of learning some of that. But you know, at the end of the day, a good old jab, a good half step back could take you a long way in this bare knuckle game.
For sure.
See,
But you are gonna have to be able to fight when they get you in there and they start grabbing you and roughing
it
you.
turned
If you
into a
can't,
scrap.
yeah, if you can't scrap or you know get your way up out of the box, they just gonna
I
run you.
started watching.
Hey, yo, I don't
I started watching
Greg
bare
Hackett in the
knuckle
chat.
by Oh,
Yeah.
Greg Hackett in the chat. What's up,
Shout
Greg?
out
Damn, that's what's
Shout
up.
out to Greg.
in the
What's
chat.
happening, man? He got
Hey,
a
look.
fight coming too, huh?
Yeah,
Hey, so look.
he ready to fight Brian Norman Sr.
That's
Oh,
right.
wow.
That's the
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah.
But see, like I kind of started watching bare knuckle by accident. It just I on the fire
right.
stick one day, and then it just popped up like, oh, all right, combat. That's what's up. But it seemed like it seemed like it was a different intangible in that it takes to be successful in bare knuckle. That it's not in UFC, it's not in boxing. It's only for that because Mike Perry beat a lot of people that I feel like is supposed to smoke him, and he
Facts.
he fuck him up. And I be
Facts.
wondering like, what is? I don't know it. I don't know the intangible, but it's something different about that make.
So I
It just
mean,
seemed.
it's like a knife fight. You know what I mean? If you get touched, you get cut.
Right,
A lot of motherfuckers don't like to get cut, including me.
right,
You know what I'm saying? I don't like see my own blood. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
That's
right,
why I try not to get. I don't get hit.
Right.
Mike Perry don't care. He don't care about none of that. He will headbutt your fist and then punch you in the face. And this it's an equalizer because as good as you may be, if you can't get them up off you,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
That pressure.
Floyd Mayweather would never make it in this fight, in
Right,
this type of fight. As good as he is,
Hey, hold on, Chief.
because you know what I'm saying, that dirty shit, it takes him out of his game, and I like it. Like my homie Billy. Browns in 1993 said in New Mexico, if you don't fight, you don't eat. And it brings a whole nother level of fighting, you know what I mean? Like I get the adrenaline dump, like I'm about to get in a scrap outside,
Right,
you know?
right,
Right.
right.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I wanted to ask you this, right? So me and Cheatham always had this argument about, like, we know it's a fine line in boxing between what I think is running and what I think is defense, right? Being defensively responsible. So, do you think that some guys come to the ring just to survive, and some guys are just boxers? It's a line between the two.
That wasn't
Or how?
what you. I don't. That ain't what I'll be saying, bro.
Uh,
Like, but go ahead. Okay, all right. I
So,
see. All right.
and you're right, there is a fine line between defensive boxing or game plan boxing
yeah.
and straight up running. Because I mean, remember the Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler fight.
Yeah.
Right.
Leonard's game plan was to stay away from him for the first 2.5 minutes
Mm-hmm.
and then still around the last 30
Right.
seconds, right?
Right.
And so 2.5 minutes he's on his bike. He ain't engaging, he ain't nothing. Even Marvin got so mad, he said, "Come on, fight, boy." And then Sugar was like, "No." So
Yeah.
I mean, are we going to consider that running, or is that just a great
So
game
I,
plan for
So,
boxing?
I
so
think it
hold
depends
up.
on if you win or not. If you
So
win,
no,
they say it's a great
no.
game plan. If you
It's a
This what
great
lose,
I,
you
game
was
plan if
running.
you win.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
This what I'm
So
gonna
it
say.
depends if it
This,
works, right?
this what
Right.
I'm
If it
gonna say.
don't
Right?
work, then you ran the whole fight and you pissed us off. But if it works, then you a genius for
Yeah.
for
So
executing the game plan.
so this what I'm gonna say, right? Because I'm not even really gonna kick up to the judges. I just think that it's a difference between like game planning to tire somebody out or using your footwork to get in position to counter,
Yeah.
rather than like I just can't get hit by him. I don't want to get nowhere close to him. I gotta survive. I ain't trying to get knocked out in front of my family.
Okay.
And some guys come
Yeah.
to the ring with that
Yeah.
mindset,
Yeah.
right? Like you've been around a professional ring, so I'm sure you've seen some guys come to the ring
Yes.
like, bro, I'm not gonna take no chances tonight. I just don't want to get knocked out.
Yeah.
Like
No. And you could tell that because when they do have the chance to pull an offensive, they don't take it. They still
exactly.
get back. But I
So
mean, again, it's like the whole running in Ali and George Foreman,
Right.
the whole rope-a-dope. He was just running till George got tired. Then when
yeah,
he had the chance, he took that offensive and knocked Buddy
But
out. So
you
like it
ask
was
any
running.
if you ask any boxing historian, that's the most strategic thing in boxing history. You get what I'm
Right,
saying?
all
'Cause
right.
it worked.
And it worked. Yeah, because it worked. But some cats it just ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
yeah.
See,
Like
Some of these cats just keep going.
see
because some
what we normally talk about. Because I feel like, say in a situation where, like, if I can beat you with just a jab, I don't gotta go in my bag because you ain't dealt with this yet. I
You
feel
ain't
like
fixed that?
that's for the person who getting hit by the jab to figure out.
Right,
Because
right.
you get what I'm saying? Or if I'm moving, then your job is to cut off the ring, bro. So
That's a fact.
if you can't cut off the ring, then you need to go back into the lab because this is what I'm going to now. You get
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessarily. I don't think that's running. I think that's taking advantage of a flaw in your game. You get what I'm
I
saying?
agree. And just like ACOG's club says, what about Shakur
Mm,
Stevens? Because he's won all his fights,
right.
but they call him a runner. He ain't lost. They call him a runner. So he's like, are we gonna give passes for some and not for others, or it just depends on I
See,
think I mean boxing's all about
all right,
opinion anyway.
I don't
yeah.
think
It's
he's a
So
runner.
unfortunate.
I think he's boring.
Well, yeah, I think he's boring, but he's effective
Yeah.
because can't nobody deal with his
hey,
footwork with his jab. You
hey,
feel me?
hey,
No one can deal with
so
it. So boring as he is, he's effective. They got to figure it out. Just like Floyd. Just like they called Ward. They said Ward is boring.
yeah.
But no one can
So,
deal with him.
Yeah.
but I think it's a difference, right? Because people try to dumb it down. Like when you call somebody boring, they say, you just want to see Rock'em Sock'em Robots," and it's like that's not the case, right?
Yeah.
Because when you Floyd, even Floyd Money Mayweather towards the end of his career, landed by any of his opponents. You get what I'm saying? He
Say that again. Yeah,
got
you cut out.
he hardly got outthrown or outlanded by any of his opponents. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, he's still punching more than them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So if you just moving and a guy hawking you down for 12 rounds, hitting you, he not hitting you clean, but he hitting you on your gloves, your arms, your body, and you not hitting him back. You just trying to jab and move, but you not landing nothing
Right.
officially. Like it's a fight
You
at the
gotta
end of
win
the
the
day, right?
fight. Yeah, you gotta
Right.
win the fight
A
at the end
fight,
of the
bro.
day.
It's a fight.
And if you
So
hit me more than I hit you, I lost.
like we said, it's a fine line though, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I agree with you. And for the record, I don't think Stevenson's a runner. I think he's a great. He has a great game plan, and most cats don't make him even go into his bag. I think he's got a lot more to show. But somebody's got to deal with that jab. If you
Bring it
can't
out
deal
of.
with the jab, then what makes you think I'm even gonna bring out the right hand or the left hand or the hooks? And you know what I mean?
Hey,
Yeah.
Nah,
so
that's how I feel. If I could beat you with just one punch, that's your problem. That ain't
I'm
my
gonna make it
problem at
easy.
all.
Yeah. There's no point in taking risk if I ain't got to. It's a blood sport. You feel me? And some people don't live after, some hard fights. And we don't need to take them hard fights for no reason.
Right.
hey, Austin. So I wanted to know you only fought at 54, right? That's the weight class.
I was boxing at
Hey,
154. And
so
bare
who?
enough, I got thrown into 165 to make a fight, and I ended up winning the belt. So I'm here now. You feel
Oh, you there now?
Yeah,
me? Yeah,
who,
I'm there.
who you think the best ever at 154?
The best
At
ever?
154, or, or
Yeah.
just your favorite? Just your favorite. It don't matter.
Hold on. You know what? A lot of folks ain't gonna like this answer, but because he was quote unquote born, but Winky Wright,
There ain't
he's
nobody
one of
mad at that.
he's one of
This
the
this
best
this Maryland.
154.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Nobody
that's
mad
right.
at that. He from home.
Yeah.
154. Yeah, Winky Wright guy. I mean, he was an undisputed, and at the time, he took out Trinidad, he took out Fernando Vargas, he took out uh, shit,
Everybody else ducked him.
everybody that
Everybody
was around
ducked
there.
him. Cause Floyd had a contract with Winky Wright, and ain't never he ducked out of the fight, and they never explained why. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he had a Floyd
I know why.
right. Yeah, we know why. We know why. Hey yo,
Hey,
I think Terry Norris though.
Party one more time.
I think Terry Norris the best
Yeah,
154.
Terry, that's a good one. That's a good one. And I could imagine Terry Norris and Winky Wright both fighting in prime.
Yeah.
so
That,
if
That'd
you
be
could
one.
so if you could have a dream fight, like anybody in history, somebody like a all time great who you feel like your style was just catered to smash, which one you think it would be?
For me, oh, bro, I would love to beat up Vargas.
oh,
Oh yeah.
okay.
And Fernando Vargas, I guarantee I would make that fight look easy. And no
Yeah.
shade to Fernando. I mean, he's one of my favorites too.
Styles
Growing
make
up in New
fights.
Mexico, they love. Yeah, he fought, but I think his style would have been
Hey,
perfect for mine.
hey yo, I like his son too. You,
Yeah,
you
his
seen his
son.
son?
Yeah. I mean, all three of them could fight, but that one,
The
the one
youngest
that signed with Top
youngest
Rank,
one. Yeah, the youngest one.
yeah, he's that kid's special. And
Yeah.
they all got a touch of their daddy, but that kid's special.
Right.
Hey, so I wanted to ask you, like, out of these fighters, right? Give me the best fighter out of these fighters. The Charlo twins, Laura, Demetrius Andrade, and Tony Hurt.
Laura.
Oh, that was easy.
Laura. You know what I mean? I've never, mind you, I fought both Charlos.
Yeah,
I wanted
That's
another
why it's a
round.
good question.
For
yeah.
both of them, I wanted another round. Laura is the only fight I ever had.
Andrade,
And I was like, what?
Andrade.
I fought Andrade in the amateurs, you know what I mean? And again, run that back. For everybody, run that back, except for Laura. I don't want to fight Laura again.
What made it difficult?
Now, he was the only fight I ever been in a fight with where I'm like, damn, what round is it? 8? God damn, we got 4 more. Oh, man. And you know what I mean?
He
He
made
was
you
just good.
mentally.
He was just good. I had no answer. I couldn't do anything physically or mentally to get through. And it was just a frustrating fight because he's that good.
Right.
So, do you think he mentally wore you out?
And it really, like I said, his timing was really the most impeccable thing about it. I wouldn't even say he was that fast, but he just timed this shit like
That's what I was going to
I've
ask
never
you.
been timed.
What was it? Yeah.
It was his timing. It's crazy.
Right.
And he don't care about a boring fight. He'll sit there and just let you come and make a mistake because eventually people are booing enough, somebody's going to make the move and it wasn't going to be him. He's
Right.
going to play right into his trap. So,
Which is
yeah,
genius.
Lawrence probably was the best.
So,
Laura.
if you could have a dream fight today, like of somebody today, right now, that's fighting, like, Who would you want in the ring right now?
Run that back, Canelo. Come on, man. He
Yeah,
can run
Hello.
that back.
And
yeah.
yo,
But
yo,
realistically, because Buddy's a light heavyweight. I ain't even up there right now.
we
But
want you and Connor in the BKFC.
right,
We
that's
Hey,
want
good.
and look, I love Connor, but I got you smoking
Oh,
Connor
I smoke Connor, but
so
don't tell nobody.
bad,
Don't tell
so
too many
bad,
people,
so
because
bad.
I like to take that fight.
yeah.
Me and Connor, yeah, that's a good one. Give me get Connor in the bare knuckle game.
I
And yo, but I boy,
I hope he do it, but I don't got Connor doing it. I think Connor just like to talk now.
He's having too much fun, man.
Yeah,
He's having a good time.
at the like it's silk pajamas. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Silk pajamas.
Now, so my last fight was in Spain, and he threw that fight. Buddy was in Spain for like 3 months before the fight even happened, having a ball with
Turning
his,
up,
turning all the
turning
way up.
up.
ain't
I, I,
I never seen somebody have so much fun, at these fights. And he made me have fun. I'm like, bro, let's follow suit. So I don't think he'll be ready to take this ass over
he
anytime
want
soon. But
he got it out the mud. So
yeah,
now he just enjoying the fruits of the labor. Like
yeah, I ain't mad at
I be
him.
happy for him.
I ain't mad at him. You know what I mean? I
yeah,
Yeah.
am happy for him.
the wild card.
And you
What's
know
up,
what?
wild card?
He's the same way. Like you see him on TV, he's the same way in person, except he stops and he takes pictures to everybody. You know what I mean?
Long
He's
way
gonna
from
speak to
50.
everybody. He's gonna sign whatever he can. You know what I'm saying? He invites the public to come around. Like I'm gonna hit something. You know what I mean? Come on, come here. He reminds me of Johnny Tapia. Johnny Tapia was like that.
Mm.
He was just like, man, I want to do this. I'm gonna go to the people. And from what I heard, Ali was very much like that too.
Yeah,
So as a fan, like, cause that's what me and him was talking about before you got on. Like, I kind of want to know, like, I want to know him as the boxing fan, not the
Yeah,
boxer. I can look up boxing stuff. You get what I'm
right.
saying? Like,
That's a fact.
we fact hounds. At the same time, we can't look up. Hey, yo, who you think? If you could pick two fighters, dream fighters, you get what I'm saying? To fight, like, what's your dream fight to see? In all the history of boxing.
In all history, dream fight. All right, the fight already happened. But what if James Toney actually trained for that Roy Jones Jr. fight?
Good one. That's good. James Toney, one of my favorite boxers. Hey, look,
Mine too. And
hey,
James
look,
Toney,
we
I was like,
just talked
there's a
about
whole
James
bunch of
Toney.
woulda, coulda, shoulda with James because he could have
Yeah,
beat man.
yeah.
Another one. No, we're about to leave. I'm just finishing this up. Sorry, I'm at my daughter's
No, no,
Ninja
you good.
Warrior thing.
You good.
hey,
We
nah,
ain't,
bro. You
we gonna
said,
hold you. We
hey,
ain't
look,
gonna hold you too long. We gonna ask you a few more questions. We ain't gonna hold you too
hey,
long.
look. I'm a
No, but
girl
two more. I
dad
have
too,
two
bro.
more good ones too. Hold on. Now, because we didn't get to see much footage of him, but because he went from lightweight to light heavyweight and was still knocking him out, when we had Roy Jones Jr., you can tell I'm a big fan of Roy, and Sugar Ray Robinson at middleweight.
Ooh, ooh.
Would
I
any of
like.
that shit work from Floyd?
I
You know what I
like
mean? I think
that.
I
Ray
got
would have
Sugar Ray
punched through.
Robinson because he more fundamentally sound.
He would have punched through all that, I
Yeah,
think.
Yeah. And he like they both super athletic and they both was like freaks of nature. Like
Exactly.
Sugar Ray Robinson was fighting every 2 days, but I think he more fundamentally sound. So
Yeah.
when Roy coming in with them loopy, you get what I'm saying, lead
Yeah,
hooks,
he was
I
caught
think
inside.
he punching
hey,
straight through that for real.
yo,
Mm-hmm.
so I got two fights I want you to pick for us. The first one is Floyd and Crawford, 147.
Because, all right, if you said Floyd and Crawford at 135, I would have gone with Floyd.
Floyd, yeah,
Sure.
Mm.
but at
But
47,
at 47, Crawford is that
yeah,
guy. And really, that's a good one, man. That's a good one.
I would say
Uh,
135 and 140 Floyd, but anything up over top of that,
yeah, I'm going to have to give it to Crawford. Because the way he's
and,
manhandling these junior middleweights.
and then
I mean, but Floyd did that to Canelo. You know what I mean? When Floyd did to Canelo 154.
crazy.
Yeah.
And then the other one is Chavez and the Duran, 135, 140.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Duran at
Yo,
35.
I went with Duran too.
I'm going with Duran just because Chavez. Shout out to the GOAT. He was special too, but Duran at 35. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
His mind was in it, and he was a freak of nature. That dude was so strong and good.
yeah.
People don't give Duran his props for what a good boxer
How
he was.
skilled he was.
Yeah, he'd make you miss
Yeah,
right there.
yeah,
Step around you right there. Hit you with 6 piece. Step back around. Make you miss 3 more times and didn't move an inch back the whole time. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
Definitely.
I will give it to Durant for sure.
Because that's what I be telling Cheatham. A lot of times people associate the sweet science with just one style of boxing, not realizing like it's different styles of boxing. You feel me? Just I think the transition from off back to offense or vice versa. You get what I'm saying? Like how somebody,
Facts.
yeah, in and out, in and out. Like,
And we forget too, Durant was in there punching with the middleweights too.
yeah.
Uh,
Right. Right.
Uh,
what's his name? Iran
Yeah.
Barkley.
Barkley, yeah.
Bro, he sat there and banged with Barkley,
And
bro.
from
Like
130.
Durant's underrated bad. Like everyone talk about Chavez, but I think Durant was smoke Chavez.
Yeah.
Gave him his first loss real quick.
One of the last things I wanted to ask you, bro, is how I felt. Not only fighting for your first world title, but fighting a Hall of Fame, a legend like Miguel Cotto.
So to this day, it's one of how Jay-Z says, fame is more contagious. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I've been trying to get that feeling
Yeah.
back. And I have in smaller levels, but that's been my greatest win thus far. For the fact, like I was a fan of Cotto. How could you not be a fan of boxing, not be a fan of Cotto?
Right.
Right.
And then I got the fight. I said, "Ain't no way, they fucked up.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it." And then, at the time too, I was telling everybody, "I'm gonna beat Cotto. He's small.
Right.
I'm bigger than." And I was a big 54-pounder at the time until you started dealing with the Charlos and the Herds.
Yeah.
They started making me look small. But it was one of the greatest feelings I've had. I've been chasing it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been chasing it.
So I had one last question because I know you probably got to get out of here. But I'm a girl dad as well. I got two daughters, one 15, one 4.
Yeah,
And I just wanted to know, like, as a fighter, you work at a violent job. So when
yeah,
dad go to work, he whooping ass. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? So how like how is it to balance I go to work, I go smash people,
Yeah.
and then you gotta go home, you got girls, and then you gotta show them your softer side.
It's
Like,
the balance though,
yeah.
because you see, I'm over here being a girl dad right now. It's my baby
Hey
right
little
there.
lady.
It's
Yeah,
it's the balance because they got you right. I'll
right.
whoop anybody. I tell I got a 14-year-old too,
Mm,
so I got a 22-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 6-year-old. I got my daughter spread out,
right.
and I tell them like, especially when they start getting to that teenage year, and if they already having, good luck, my guy.
Right.
But
Right.
they start talking to you all kind of crazy, and I'm like, I wouldn't let a grown man talk to me like
I,
this. Little
I
girl,
got
why do you feel like we can do it? You know what I'm saying?
my
And it was because
15
they
year old
know
my
I'm
15
here.
year old play AAU basketball.
Oh,
So
okay.
she
She
play
got to
so
get tough.
it's all year round.
She got to be tough.
So yeah, and she kind of starting to do that now too. Kind of like, hey yo, why you ain't answer the phone when I called? Like I was doing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you was doing stuff. Like
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
fuck was you doing? Like
yeah.
yeah. So
No, they gonna punk you.
but I'm a barber. So my
Okay.
job and you get what I'm saying, family life,
Hmm.
work life, it ain't too far apart.
Too far from each
You
other.
get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
you go fight in a circle with bare knuckles and then go home and you get what I'm saying? That just seemed like such a big transition. Like I always wondered how it is for fighters.
It's needed though. It's so needed. Like for instance, my last fight in Spain, first time in my whole career, I got stitches in my eye. We had a good war that 5th round, and then after I was getting stitched up, I had my girl sitting there waiting for me, just to give me all the love and hugs and shit. And so it's like I read somewhere that back in Africa when men used to go to war, they had to sit for some weeks with the shaman. And he's supposed to give you the blessings. You got your family come and give you love to kind of wind you down from the war. That's
Mm.
how I look at it. My kids is the wind down. I don't
Okay.
have to, take in the violence home, because you know what I mean. That's not where it's needed until
Nah.
the teenagers became teenagers, and then I'm fighting at home too, for
Yeah.
real. Fighting both these niggas.
Yeah.
But it's the balance. It helps. It helps a lot. And honestly, I'm not confrontational, so I needed the fighting life to kind of balance myself, and then I needed my family life to balance my fight life.
Right.
That made sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense, bro. Like, sure enough.
Yeah, no
Hey,
doubt,
champ,
man.
we
Shalom,
appreciate
Mike.
we appreciate your time though, champ. We
Hey,
appreciate you
anytime, man.
coming. And I just
Especially
want to let you know,
you at practice with your little lady for real. You hollering at us. I definitely appreciate it, bro.
hey yo, and I just want to let you know, I definitely was a fan of you when you was fighting. 'Cause you fought everything moving. All the top contenders, all the champions in your division. We need more people like that in boxing. Like I be telling them that every time on the show. Like we be giving these niggas a pass today. Like tell
For
me y'all
real. But I
used to
blame
say the
I
champ,
blame Floyd.
huh?
I blame Floyd on that.
Yeah,
Floyd kind of fucked the game up
yeah,
on that whole, undefeated over everything. And
man.
a
Fuck
lot of
that,
fighters
man.
started following
And
suit. They want to get paid a lot of money for little fights. And the fans lost. But, that shit's over with.
hey yo, cause I appreciate the like. I know how I feel. Like, well, I don't know how I feel to be a world champion, but like I could only imagine having a belt and losing in front of the world, but then fighting again for it. You feel me? Getting
Yeah,
it back,
yeah.
coming back in front of the world. Like I appreciate
Nah,
the
I
drive.
appreciate that. I told everybody that was listening when I was like, yo, and former champs, like, hey, and future.
Yeah,
And future, I'm going to win again. I didn't know it was going to be bare knuckle, but I knew it was going to happen.
yeah,
Come on, baby.
yeah. So
Bye-bye.
we definitely appreciate you, champ. Though you got to tap in with the show. We go live every Wednesday at 7 Eastern time.
Already. Gotta come back, man. Yeah, man, bring me back.
Already.
Hey, the chat in the on the podcast they said they love you, and what else? Shout out, no doubt, Trout.
I love y'all too, man. Appreciate everything. Y'all have a good one.
Yes, 6313, baby.
My man.
Yes.
Yeah, hey, yo, y'all come on, get on YouTube, yo. We ready to be back on YouTube for real, and yeah, that's what's up for real.
Shit. Hey, put the link in the chat, somebody, for the
Hey, yo,
YouTube.
hey, yo, type your lazy ass 6313 podcast in that bitch. It's gonna pop. It ain't no other one, nigga. That's the hood, nigga. That's where we at, nigga. Like 6313. Yeah, hell yeah. Make sure y'all say that live, Brody. I was screen recording. Send that to me expeditiously. Hell yeah. Hey yo, that was big for me, yo. Like, to where's though, that was dope, bro. Like,
Man, Ray coming in.
that was big for me, my nigga.